If you've got a really big decision to make, a really important decision to make, the best thing to do is get really logical, clear your mind, get rational, write down those pros and cons, right? Wrong. Studies actually show that when it comes to the big decisions in life, it is often our gut instinct. It's that first deep intuitive pull that almost always is the correct way forward. Now, why is that? It's because these days, even though we're told to get stuck in our head and think things through, we are using a tiny portion of our brain. So this pile of coins here represents the entirety of the thoughts going on in your brain, okay? All the knowledge, the memories, the experience, the wisdom, all the stuff you've picked up unconsciously from the environment around you, that amount is going on inside your brain. The problem is that this amount is how much you are consciously aware of. So the thoughts that you know you are having equates to about 5% of the total wisdom, intuition, insights, experience, and knowing that you have going on inside your brain. So when you step away from logic and rationale, you're actually opening up an incredible well of information and wisdom that resides not in your conscious brain, but is reflected in your body. Last week, I had quite a big decision to make. It was around an investment that I don't really have the money for, but the opportunity looked like it was really, really great for me. It looked like exactly the direction that I wanted to go in. And I was at a loss trying to decide how to move forward. I could kind of scramble the money and make this work, and it looked like it should be the thing that I should be doing. You know the drill. So I was talking it through with people I love, and I noticed that as I was talking it through, I'd get to a point where someone would say to me, do you know what, maybe it's not the right thing to do? And I'd kind of go, yeah, you're right, I understand that. And I'd noticed that my body all of a sudden would get really light, and all the angst and anxiety that I'd been carrying just sort of dissolved in me. Really interesting. Later that day, I'm talking to a dear friend about the problem, the issue that I'm facing. And once again, she sort of says, well, this looks like it's a really great opportunity for you. And I'm going, yeah, right. And as I'm saying that, I can feel the angst and the anxiety building in my body. It wasn't until later in the conversation and we decided that maybe the timing's not right. And I went, no, I won't move forward on it this time. Once again, that stress just fell away from my body. Why is that? That is because my body is tapped into the unconscious thoughts, knowings, intuition, experience that's going on in my brain. So whereas our conscious brain, this tiny portion of our life experience and our wisdom and our knowledge, is often revered as the best thing for providing us great, wise, beneficial decisions. In actual fact, it actually comes down to letting go of your thoughts and just listening to what's going on in your body. Your body's signals, your emotions, your physical sensations, they are all a direct line to that well of intuitive and experiential wisdom that you have going on in your unconscious brain. So, big decision to make. Let go of the thoughts and start paying attention to how things make you feel. Look for a sense of lightness. Look for a sense of relief. Look for a sense of yesness, a pulling or a yearning in a particular direction. And even, or especially, if it doesn't make logical sense, follow the path that your body says yes to. See you next time.